name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. That is Pappy. It's little Pappy, actually. Jake, how are you?
James. Zach. I'm good. Nice weekend. Summer's here, like full blown.
I was at the beach.
You were at the beach. I was outside of Georgia. Copyright. Don't.
Let's get into the sports.
James, huge sports. I know you want to talk about Golden State taking game 2. I know you want to talk about our Rangers up 2-1. But we got to talk about Max Scherzer. Ouch! Got bit by his dog.
Yeah, this is awesome, man, because the Mets overcame the dumb storylines.
Right.
Lindor slams his hand in a door and his finger hurts, which I've done that, lost 2 nails in my life, hurts so bad. Scherzer, they say he gets bit on his non-throwing hand. No, wait, it's his throwing hand. And then Scherzer tweets out, he says, guys, my dog was in pain. I went to help him. He bit my hand a little bit. I didn't throw yesterday. I threw today. This is a non-story.
Boom.
Last year, the Mets try to cover this up with more stink.
The dog got bit by another dog, and then the other dog's owner bit Max.
Last year, they say, I don't even own a dog.
Right.
And then everyone on Twitter's like, well, here's a picture of you with a dog last night, and it gets Metsy.
Max doesn't know what a dog is.
They've overcome themselves. And I'm happy about the Mets for that reason.
Get better, Max's dog. Jimmy, this almost a breakdown you were telling me about. We're going down to UT. Go Vols.
Go Vols. Tennessee beats Georgia Tech. Big 9th inning comeback. They were down 1 run. They ended up scoring a ton of runs. I believe his name is Jordan Beck. He gets the hit to tie it.
Right.
The center fielder comes in on it. It stays up. That backspin, goes over his head. His immediate reaction to the ball going over the center fielder's head and the game being tied was to just flip off
big time
the outfield. Listen.
Yeah.
It's funny.
We don't condone it. We would never do this.
We would never do this.
We would never do this.
It is a funny instinctual move. His quote was, I don't know what happened. I was just kind of blacked out and I got to second base, which is great, even if you didn't know what happened. If there's no animosity at all, I think it's funny. It's just like literally like, fuck you.
Yeah.
If they were beefing and it's like actually like petty or like out of anger.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that goes to issuing finger usage as well. Don't show any of that, Zach. We don't like that.
Jake, can we get back to the sports, the more sports? You look like such a good sportsman. Is that shirt comfy?
Well, Jim, I thank you. I'm wearing my throwback. It's a dog, but it's also a shirt.
More of the sports, please.
I look great.
More sports is the next category.
Okay, Jim, Felix Kirwa, your guy. He wins in Stockholm. We've been tracking this for a while. The only reason this is a headline, he won the marathon despite running an extra 1.1 kilometers.
How long is that?
The wrong way.
Could be costly, I guess.
Well, that's kind of what it was. He had a chance to break the record for the marathon, but instead he missed it by 57 seconds because he went the wrong way.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Is he mad?
He's pretending to be mad. Jim, we haven't dropped this in a while. I'm going to drop it. I think this was his PR team.
Oh.
Because if he broke this marathon record, we don't care. Okay, Some guy runs fast. Terrible headline. Wouldn't make the weekly dump. Guy wins the race and runs in the wrong direction. You're on the weekly dump. We haven't done this in a while. Name Felix Kirwa, 1 to 10. 3, 2, 1,
6.
5.1.
Which brings us to the next subject.
Jimmy, the not sports. This is something that actually is near and dear to your heart on multiple levels. The state, one of the animals involved. Don't do your headline.
I'm going to let the headline speak for itself here.
The comments have said they're not a fan of when you just headline it.
Zach, if you could let the jury see this.
This is Depp Heard Part 2.
Bees are fish. California court rules.
Yeah.
Bees are now fish, guys.
Yes.
Because nothing matters when you're a lawyer or the law.
Bees are fish.
What are we teaching the kids? First we're parting witches and now bees are fish. Want to know why bees are fish? It's actually good news. Save the bees. Save the bees. The bee population's getting decimated. They put them on the endangered species list. But they had a hell of a time doing that because only birds, mammals, fish, amphibians, reptiles, and plants. But not bees or bugs. Plants, but not bees or bugs. And instead of them saying, hey, let's change what that is. Let's allow bees and bugs. They said, no, we're not allowing bees and bugs.
So no.
The law makes the legal definition of fish not so limited.
Bees are fish that don't swim and don't have gills, and they're not fish.
Instead of doing the common sense thing of being like, all right, let's save the bees.
Let's
allow
bees.
Let's plus bugs into the endangered species.
Well,
now, do you think they're trying to keep a bug
out? As a
out?
lawman myself,
You're trying to keep some bugs out.
That's the whole issue.
Oh my God, what bugs are they trying to keep out?
We're letting in all the bugs?
There's an advocate group for another bug.
I'm pro bug.
That is pissed off about this.
I'm pro anti-bug, people.
What, beetles? Like, is someone trying to save the mosquitoes? And they're like, nah.
Your Honor.
Matthew Sanders, 1, 2, 3,
5.1
of Stanford Law School's Environmental Law Clinic hailed the decision as a win for the bumblebees.
Yeah.
All imperiled invertebrates.
Yep.
Imperiled invertebrates. So more bugs are let in? They grandfathered in all bugs? All bugs are fish? Is that what I'm reading?
Imperiled invertebrates, you just spoke pretty well on. Why don't you tell us?
Bugs. Bugs in danger. It's the employee of the week. Boom, 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 boom.
Employee of the week.
Boom, boom,
it's
boom,
the
boom.
employee who got wed.
Congrats to Kelsey.
Congrats to Kelsey. Congrats to her and Casey. Got married. Dad gave an electric speech at the wedding. I was howling.
Crying?
He's a tough guy, so he gave a preface that whenever he was going to get choked up, he was just going to drop a one-liner.
Oh.
So he just dropped one-liners. And the example I'll give is he was like, love my beautiful daughter, et cetera, et cetera. And he starts getting choked up and he goes, me and my wife went to the dog show the other day and I won.
Every time he got emotional. That's really funny.
Congrats, Kelsey and Casey. You're the employee of the week on the Weekly Dumb. Fire! That was the Weekly Dumb!
Today's episode was brought to you by Rowback. They're the best fit, the best feel, and when it comes to quality, Rowback just takes it to a new level. Their performance polos, Q-zips, and hoodies bring a new meaning to the word comfortable. So do yourself a favor and use the code DUMB on rowback.com for a generous 20% off your first order. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. 20% off your first order on all polos, quarter zips, hoodies, and tees with code DUMB. Just in time for summer. Go check them out.
I would love to have the title as a lawman as either the person who said that bees are fish. Like, I would basically retire. I would just go around to colleges and I'd be like, well, today you guys have a special day. I am the man who declared bees are fish.
Well, hold on.